What's the greatest thing you've ever seen? When I was 17, my little brother got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. He was only 9. Doctors said his chances were slim, but my parents refused to accept that. They sold everything. Our house, cars, even my college fund. We moved into a tiny apartment near the hospital to afford his treatment. My brother Sam started aggressive chemo immediately. I watched his bright personality fade as the drugs ravaged his tiny body, but he never stopped smiling, especially when other sick kids were around. Even on his worst days, he'd drag his IV pole down the pediatric ward, telling jokes and doing magic tricks for younger patients. One day, I overheard him talking to a little girl who'd just lost her hair. She was crying, saying she felt ugly. Sam took off his favorite Spider-Man beanie and put it on her head. "Now you're a superhero too," he told her. Her whole face lit up. That's when Sam got his idea. He asked me to teach him to sew. His hands shook from the chemo, but he was determined. We started making superhero beanies together. Spider-Man, Batman, Wonder Woman. Every time a kid on the ward lost their hair, Sam would present them with a personalized beanie and initiate them into his super squad. Soon, the entire pediatric floor was filled with little superheroes. Kids would race their IV poles down the halls, capes made from hospital blankets flying behind them. Nurses started wearing superhero badges. Even some of the grumpiest doctors joined in, letting kids put stickers on their white coats. Sam's condition kept getting worse, but his super squad grew bigger. Kids from other floors started visiting. Parents would tell me how their children finally smiled again because of my brother. The hospital staff said they'd never seen anything like it. One night, Sam had a really bad reaction to his treatment. His organs were failing. As they rushed him to ICU, he made me promise to keep making beanies. "The super squad needs a leader," he whispered. I thought that was the end. But at 3 a.m., something incredible happened. Kids started sneaking into the ICU waiting room, dozens of them in their superhero beanies. Their parents followed, then nurses, then doctors. Soon the entire waiting room was packed with people wearing Sam's creations. They weren't supposed to be there. Security should have stopped them. But when they started softly singing the Spider-Man theme song, no one had the heart to make them leave. Sam's primary doctor came out at dawn, tears in her eyes. I thought she was going to tell us he was gone. Instead, she said his numbers had stabilized. Somehow, he'd pulled through. Later, she told me she'd never seen anything like it in 30 years of medicine. Not just Sam's recovery, but how one small boy in a beanie had transformed an entire hospital. Sam spent another year in treatment. He never stopped making beanies. By the time he rang the remission bell, he'd created over 500 of them. But that wasn't the end. News of the super squad spread. Other hospitals started requesting beanies. Sam's story went viral. A major clothing company offered to mass produce his designs, with proceeds funding cancer research. Today, Sam's 19 and cancer-free.